Our time is 1 o'clock. It's time to stop. My mother grew up with a scarcity mindset. Yet through her life, she could give a lot and so much of herself. My mom was a really simple lady. Those of you who really know her would find her outside the house, probably sewing, probably eating something, nothing complicated, nothing fabulous, a very simple woman. But for the many years that she had given of herself for me and for my family, I thought I would want to give her a fitting farewell, a proper one. And I would like to thank all of you for making it possible. Earlier, Gwen mentioned that my mom really loved gardening. And so we thought that probably we'll just set up a garden theme setting for her. I know my mom would oppose spending so much. And so we just thought of maybe let's bring in some plants instead of buying flowers. And that's why you will see the plants behind me. With the help of our housekeeping team, Punit Narang and everyone else, they have transformed this place into such a lovely tribute for Mom. The flowers came from the EIS. I'm saying this because I did not spend so much for this program, knowing that there is a huge medical bill to deal with after this. But looking at this now, I am really deeply and profoundly grateful to all of you for supporting me and my family to make sure that we can give our mother a proper farewell today. Through our family's difficult trial, God has proven Himself that He is really good. And today, we will also walk out with some posters as a souvenir, because we thought that would be very reflective of her personality, because every morning she would want something warm to drink for breakfast. So that's the reason for that poster. And the people who have helped us to make this happen have really paid attention to so much detail, which I really, really appreciate so much. We had ladies that came in this morning to give my mom some makeover. Because in the Philippines, normally the coffins have a glass, and everyone would have a chance to, catch a glimpse of the remains of the beloved inside the coffin. But in Thailand, it's slightly different, so we had to make some adjustments. I'd like to mention a few names here, I think, and I would start with the general one, because when I say general, it will cover everyone else. BIC, the elders, Pastor Carlo, the women's ministry, the Sikh group, who have always been there behind us, even during the time when my mom was still very ill. Sometimes we would receive food, free food, I would not mention names because, I might not be able to mention everyone, but we would receive free food the time that we would need it. For example, this morning we received a pot of champurrado. Some people really think that people need something and they just step in. And that's why I said, through our family's difficult trial, God has proven Himself that He is good. BIC family, EIS, sponsoring our lunch boxes for today, water, and many other things. They have offered a school van for me to be able to use for those who are joining us for the cremation, but without any transportation. We have our van drivers with Mr. Sean. There are 2 van drivers who have offered their vans for free for us. Adventist also is willing to offer her van for us to use. So what I'm saying is that people have stepped out to lighten our load and our burden, and for that we are grateful. EIS administration, I mentioned that last Saturday. Ekamai Thai Church for allowing us to use this beautiful place for today's celebration of life for my mom. Risdak, our friends from Risdak, Brother Neb, who is my brother in Thailand, my second brother, one of the second brothers, okay? Risdak, there's a group of you who are here. Thank you very much. Some of you actually wanted to offer a song or something else, but there's no more space in the program. Really, really thank you. BEH staff, whenever I needed something, I would contact Elder Judy or Pastor June. They were always there to help me out. BAIS, I mentioned earlier, for your support in one way or the other. These white flowers here came from them. I don't know what they thought of, but they thought of white flowers too. So we could use these white flowers today. Pastor in Chai of BEH Church for the coffin stand. And we were able to transport the coffin stand because EIS allowed us to use the pickup truck. Kunja and the husband helped us to transport the coffin stand to our church so that we can use that today. Our program, when I look at the overall thing, it looks smooth, it looks, my heart is full. I think it's very presentable because of the many people who have put in their time and effort. Ma'am Dali Aurora, Ma'am Hazel, Ma'am Ruth for the music, all the participants, Ms. Elder Jolly, our PA team at the back. Thank you very much. I mentioned about the BIC SIC group, our board members, the Roque family. They're not here, but they helped us prepare the posters. Dr. Sri, our academic principal, gave some donation towards that too. And the rest of the kindergarten ladies under my wife, working with my wife, I suppose. I don't know how to say under because it's, it has a negative connotation for me. But working with my wife, I would like to thank all of you, Kunja, Kunsakuna, Pijiab, and the rest of the teachers there. I don't have your names, but you are appreciated deeply. EIS, I mentioned earlier, for the van, the food supplies, and the decorations. Gagatam family, we are thankful to you very much because you have been like a, whenever we are in need of free food, they would give us some free food without being asked to do so. The Tini Krongtep and the singers who would serenade us outside the house, I felt bad that I had to keep you in the dark. We didn't have proper lighting outside and we couldn't let you in the house, and I didn't mention that before. We thought that our house was not ready to accommodate visitors, especially that our living room turned into a bedroom for mom. Yeah, and we do not know now what we're going to do because mom had been a very organized lady herself, and I just realized yesterday. I tried to contact some of my connections at Mountain View College. I said, I knew my mom did not finish her college degree, but I wanted to find out what she took at the college. And I was told that she took up Bachelor of Secondary Education in Home Economics. No wonder why she cooked so well. And I mentioned last time that one of the things my mom always told me would be, first thing in the morning, what will your family eat? So that's something I will remember her for. The sacrifices that she had made for me so I could be who I am today, along with my father. I think what we have done for her today is so little for everything that she has done. But thank you for really helping me that this could be possible. how God was good for us during this time, I'd like to share with you. There was a patient in the hospital that was discharged, and then the family that came noticed my mom on the bed by the window, and she walked over to us and looked at my mom. And then later on, she told me in Thai, but of course I needed some translation, that my mother looked very similar as her mom. The same condition, stroke, and paralyzed, weak, fragile. Sadly, the mother already passed away, and she knew that we would have to go home and my mom would need oxygen. And so out of the blue, she thought that she would donate the oxygen generator for my mom, plus the suction. So that's how good God has been to us in this situation, because we were already preparing to transfer her to the nursing home, because our house is not ready anymore to take care of her. Things had been different after this confinement. So that's one thing I would like to praise God for. And for the outpouring of support and help for us, we are still seeing that God is there for us. And my family would also be here for you if you need us. Please don't hesitate to approach us if there's anything that we can do for you. The sacrifice of my mom was something that really touched me deeply. I came to Thailand to work as a teacher, and of course, my mom was a housewife. She didn't have her own means for her own livelihood. She would depend on whatever allowance I would send her monthly. But she took on at least 4 students to be with her that she supported, for high school education. And one time I went home, I asked her, Mom, where's all the money I sent you? I sent you so much. I thought it was already more than enough that a single individual could use for a month. And I realized that she was spending that to those students. And so if there is one thing that I would like to mention today is I would like to encourage you that my mom has shown me that she had been a person for others. And I would like to encourage all of you, if there is an opportunity to help someone, grab that opportunity. Because we are created for each other. This is one thing I learned about my mom. The sacrifices that she had made for me would not, her sacrifices were so much that what I have done for her would not be enough. Even this program is not enough for the many years that she has struggled, so that I could have a good life. Good life based on her definition, good life based on our understanding of what good life would be. So I would like to thank you, each and every one of you, for being here, for supporting us in this journey. Life is different now. I ate my breakfast in the cafeteria last week, and it was so different because normally I would go home to feed Mom, but I thought, I missed this time, and I'm gaining it back. And I mentioned last night, Mom would rather choose that she would go, so I would be free. Now she's free from suffering, free from all the pains, and also I would be free from the trouble of taking care of her and seeing her in the situation that she had come from. So thank you very much. There are many things to say. Our time is not enough. But my heart is full, my family is grateful, even my relatives who are not here, they are thankful because in their absence, you stepped up, you stepped out, to support us, to make our burden lighter. Thank you very much, and I pray that God will bless us abundantly in any way possible, that we can be a person for others too, just as my mom had been.